Hey, Dr. Aziz here, and I want to introduce you to someone that I deeply respect and trust, a coach on my team, Dylan. Dylan?
Everybody.
Everybody, hello. And this is a chance for you to get a sense of Dylan and who he is and a little bit about his journey, which has been amazing to watch, and get a sense of how he can help you break through to that next level in your confidence and in your life. And Dylan, your journey actually began as a client in my world, which is essential for me. To be a coach on my team, it has to be someone who is willing to do their own work and really get this problem like me from both sides, and then be just a powerhouse about rapidly transforming, and then being able to learn the tools and the strategies to do that. And so I'm curious, when it comes to and now you've gone on to become a coach and trained and are helping people, what do you love most about it, about confidence coaching and doing this kind of work with people?
Yeah, to be honest with you, when I first started with you, I don't think I had a whole lot of interest in coaching. I was, interested in solving my own problems. I felt like I struggled socially, and that didn't give me the ability to have the life that I wanted to have.
Yeah.
And then we talked, and I think you kind of inspired this vision in me of there's something better out there. You have the potential to have an extraordinary life if you're willing to face difficult fears within you, and inspiring that within me, and then working through a lot of that stuff. And it's an ongoing journey, but working through that stuff and getting to a better place has inspired me to want to help other people along that same journey. Yeah, and it's really powerful to me.
Yeah, that's the same for me. It's like there's something in the human experience where we want to turn around and help people in the ways that we have grown. And it's a way of sharing your knowledge and your wisdom that you've gained. And what about the specifics? Like, what are some of the challenges that you really like helping people break through?
Yeah, definitely social confidence challenges. Those, for the most part, were things that I think I struggled with, and I think those are so human and so common. We don't necessarily think of it that way a lot of times, but I love helping people progressively through different challenges. Yeah. And I've found that, I think when I first started in the group, it seemed obvious to me how to solve other people's challenges, but my own were always, unique and especially difficult.
Right.
And it made sense why mine took 2 months to break through, but another person's should have taken to me a day or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think by going through that process, seeing you help people with that, it's kind of given me the understanding that sometimes these things take a little bit of time, and just the emotional development it takes to be able to break through different things.
Yeah. Because you do embody that, and I think you bring that out in your clients, which is massive action. Yeah. And I was smiling when you were talking about helping people break through social challenges, because one thing that you have done and therefore help other people do is to inspire them to really push their edge socially. And really, you've sort of made an art of the embarrassment inoculation and the rejection practice. And he's got he'll tell you 1,001 stories about things he's gone out and done in the world, ranging from, what were some of the things you just did recently?
Yeah, just recently. It's funny, it was a quick progression of things that would have seemed entirely out of the realm of possibility maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like we went into Starbucks, we cuckooed like wild birds until everybody, they stared at us, and then they just stopped staring at us like it was normal. Then we proceeded to, in front of Pioneer Square, a big group of people, we sang the national anthem. And to get a little beyond PG, a bachelorette party asked us to strip for them, and we took our shirts off and each earned $1.
Now, you might be watching this and being like, oh, good God, I don't want to work with Dylan. It's going to make me...
Yeah, and it's not a regular occurrence.
Right. It's just to show, the freedom that you've really embodied and can help other people do. And, obviously, probably you're watching your goal, maybe not to strip for a bachelorette party, but maybe it is. I don't know. But really to have that freedom that you've created and can help other people create, to just, I'm just going to do whatever. And maybe it's just, I'm going to go walk and talk to that person. I'm going to go approach this group of people. I'm going to speak up in this meeting. I think that's really what you bring to the table, as well as this, in order to be a coach on the team, it's not just people have done their own growth work and are constantly doing it like me, but it's a deep study of the principles that I teach and how to know this stuff inside and out so you can help other people get it. And that's what you've done. I've seen you do, and we do an ongoing training. But you read the books and study the things and go through my programs in depth, and then remember what's in them and recite them and talk about it and help teach that to other people. And I think that's an absolute must, because we need to, it's not just go do it, it's also, we have to learn how to work with our mind and the psychology, and you really get that too.
Totally.
So it's awesome. And people are probably getting a sense already from watching this, but how would you describe your style, or what have people said about your style of coaching? Yeah,
I think coaching is about helping people through a transformation in their own lives. It's, I think, inspiring originally at the beginning of working with someone. I like to inspire a vision of what things can be like for them. Regardless of what that challenge is, thinking of what the ultimate vision could be, helping them crystallize that, and then step by step helping them work toward that point. I think what I think is a way I like to go about coaching is that the term safe space, I think, has a different connotation these days, but what I've found with you and what I try to embody is to be a safe space for clients where they can come to me, they feel like they can bring up absolutely any issue, and I'll help them through it without having to worry about whether or not I'm going to judge them or what might be scary to bring up, because I think you need that ability I feel like I can bring any issue to you and we'd be able to work through it. I like to have that same sort of relationship and embody that same safe environment for clients.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do, and I've seen that, and just there's an openness and a warmth there, and an impetus to action too. So it's a great combo. And I think that if you're looking for big breakthroughs, rapid breakthroughs, Dylan is an inspiring force, not only in the skill set that you have, the knowledge that you have, but who you are. And just being in that energy, being around that moves you. So this is a chance for you to get a sense of him, get to know who he is, and I encourage you to, if you're drawn in any way, to move forward, to connect, have that conversation, and see how Dylan can help you break through, get to that next level, and change your life.